On a break at the rail, Soiree Sealster. She made a miscue. Quickly reset, but she'll spot them. A bunch of early lengths. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Leaving up down the center. There go Fade and Windy Sport from the inside. Talbot Chanel is up with them early. Taken back to race along fourth. Blame It on the Night. Outside to Dudes a Lady from in fifth. Gap of 2 to Dancing Shadows K6. Soiree Sealster after the stutter step beginning is back there racing along from in seventh. Further back Stonebridge Sunday. An early trailer is Action Majesty. Here's the quarter. It's 26 and 4. Put up front by the big favorite Windy Sport. Windy Sport by 2 lengths. Fade Pocket Rides. Then it's back third to Talbot Chanel. Blame It on the Night from in fourth. Gap of 2. Dudes a Lady from in fifth. Sixth tip to the outside. Dancing Shadows K. Tracked by Soiree Sealster, Stonebridge Sunday, and Action Majesty trailing. No pressure on the leader, Windy Sport, as she's able to dictate the terms of the tempo. Right there in the pocket spot there. Tracks along stablemate Fade as they click off a half in just 57 seconds. Second split of 30 and 1. Windy Sport gets ultimate front end respect here as Fade rides the pocket spot. Cullen deploys the pugs on her. Outside from in third, gears up Dancing Shadows K. Talbot Chanel a buried fourth. Soiree Sealster fifth up into the flow. Then it's back to Blame It on the Night, locked up sixth. Stonebridge Sunday from in seventh. Action Majesty with Dudes a Lady beaten at the rail. 5 in, 4 out to 3/4 they go. Windy Sport leads the way. Pressure from Dancing Shadows K. Fade in the pocket spot. Soiree Sealster on cover. Now tearing off that cover at 3/4 and 126 and 1. Windy Sport with that lead down the center. Dancing Shadows K. Soiree Sealster on the far outside and Fade up the rail. 4 across as the fillies scrap over the final 1/8 of the mile. Fade up the inside. Outside. Soiree Sealster. Soiree Sealster and Fade. Fade up the inside for Cullen. Fade at the rail on the inside. Fade wins the SBOA in 153 and 1 over Soiree Sealster.
Team Coleman hitting the ticket twice, but they get the win with Fade in our SBOA final for the 3-year-old filly Pacers. Maybe not the way the betting public or handicappers thought it might have played out. I don't know your thoughts on it, but obviously high on both fillies.
Yeah, coming out, like when we trained both fillies down, I always thought Fade was the better filly training down. And when we won our first few starts this year, obviously off last week, Windy was just a creature in 51 with the plugs in. But I blame it on myself with Windy tonight. We went out to warm up a little bit late. I didn't put the air hood on her. She's a very hot filly, and I think she might have tied up a little bit on us, especially in this wind and big crowd. And it was just, she was really, really worked up in the paddock tonight.
Talk about the effort that Travis Cullen did pinch hitting on this filly tonight.
He did a great job. He got, obviously, Windy's 1 to 5. He got the 2-hole trip behind her, and he couldn't have drove her better. He gave her a perfect ground-saving trip and got her up in time for the money.
Maybe if you could speak on behalf of both fillies, as far as going forward, we know we have a gold here on June 1st. Is that the plan for both of them?
Yeah, they're both going to have a week off now, and then they have a gold on a Thursday, and they're both paid in the Fan Hanover if good enough. So we'll see how the gold goes, and then if things go good, we'll look towards the Fan Hanover.
All right, all the best. Go warm up.
Thank you.
All right, it's Casey Coleman. Fade gets a new lifetime mark, 153 and 1, taking tonight's SBOA final.